There is our song. Come near the pond, little ones, and bring your best listening face. Mine is mostly ears, with a little eyebrow for balance. Have you ever heard a sound that made you stop because you could not see what made it? Not a frightening sound, just a small sound with a question tucked inside. Sometimes a hidden thing is not trouble at all. Sometimes it is an invitation to look, listen, and search carefully. Could searching honestly help us honor the truth in what God made? The morning I remember began after a long rain, when every leaf along the creek bank held one bright drop, and the creek had 3 different answers waiting. Rex, the young river otter, came sliding down the wet bank, bright-eyed and ready to love the first thing he met.
Wet mud, new favorite thing. It is a path, a slide, and a surprise for your elbows.
A drop slipped from the lowest leaf tip and struck the longest of 3 equal-width hollow reeds.
Plunk. Hello.
A second, matching drop fell onto the middle-length reed.
Oh, hello to you too. Are there 2 of you?
Then a third matching drop tapped the shortest reed.
Free. I have discovered a very small committee. I will ask a careful question. Plunk?
The reed said nothing. Rex leaned closer and arranged his whiskers into what he believed was an official listening face.
I can wait. I am excellent at waiting for nearly 4 seconds.
At nearly 3 seconds, a small bindle rustled out from under a broad dock leaf.
Morning. Are we waiting for the reeds, or have the reeds been waiting for us?
That was Bramble, the travelling hedgehog, his little bindle tucked beside him.
They answered me 3 times. Low plunk, middle plunk, tiny high plunk. Then they became private.
What happened just before each answer?
I said hello before the first one. Then I looked surprised before the second. Then I looked even more surprised.
So your first theory is that surprise makes music.
Correct. I will now be surprised in the name of science. Oh, a root I did not expect at all.
The root appears unmoved. Look above us. 3 fresh drops are creeping toward 3 leaf tips. Rex is still watching that very surprising root.
It answered while I was not asking. Bramble, this mystery has manners of its own.
Shelly, the young tortoise, arrived 1 measured step at a time and stopped where she could see the reeds, the leaves, and both searchers.
You are both looking at the reeds.
Because the reeds are talking. Possibly in plunk. I only know 3 words so far, and 1 may be a greeting.
The leaves are dripping.
Fern, the young fawn, had followed Shelly through the wet grass. She stood beneath the branch, watching the drops instead of the reeds.
I noticed something. Each plunk came after a drop. Never before it.
Then the drips may be asking the questions. That is much better than my hello theory.
Let us change one thing at a time. First, could it be an echo?
Plunk. Your voice crossed the water and came back as a faint little plunk from the far bank.
Aha! The far bank speaks plunk too. We may need name badges.
That echo used your voice. The reeds did not.
Right. An echo copies the sound it receives. Our mystery made 3 notes without copying my excellent plunk. I am placing echo theory in the maybe later pile. The pile is made up, but very well sorted.
Ga-ring-go, the parrot, had been listening from a willow bough. He dropped beside the made-up pile with the grave expression of an official witness.
Behold, I preserved the evidence, low, middle, high, 3 notes in that order, each paired with a drip.
The drip came first, Ga-ring-go. That part matters too.
Revised record, a drip, then a note, low, middle, high. I shall guard the order with my entire beak.
Echo theory. Useful, but not our answer. Second, something small may be tapping the stems.
I volunteer this pebble. It has a trustworthy roundness.
The pebble made a dry little tock against the longest reed. That was not the round, low plunk we heard before.
Tock is not plunk. The pebble has failed its interview.
It answered the question.
A wrong guess can still give a right clue. Tock tells us a hard tap is not enough. We need whatever makes the sound round. Then it is promoted to assistant pebble for not being the answer.
Third, perhaps moving water strikes all three at once. A small splash, if you please.
I have trained for this moment my entire morning.
There goes Rex into the shallows. One neat fan of water is heading straight for the reed.
That was more of a plunk committee falling down the stairs.
And the real notes came one at a time.
One at a time means one course at a time. My splash asked 3 questions together and received a heap instead of an answer. Next test. Smaller, slower, and with no heroic entrance by me. I can do at least 2 of those.
I can supply slower.
I have smaller in my bindle, though it may be under the travel oatcake.
Keep the oatcake. Mysteries take longer when everyone is hungry.
The official order survives. Low, middle, high. Shelly found the shape, and Fern found what starts it.
God made the rain and the reeds. I wonder if the answer is hiding in how they meet.
Then we should keep the clues we actually have, not the answer we hope to find.
Above us are 3 equal width reeds of different lengths. Each leaf holds 1 drop about the same size.
And the sun has reached the first leaf. We may not have many drops left to test.
Then we need leaf trip experiment number 1, which is also our first leaf trip experiment, so the title is accurate.
Accurate titles save time.
I will bend this broadleaf very gently. Its weight and drop is now just above the longest reed.
Before it falls, my prediction is low plunk. Not because the reed knows us, because this is the same leaf and the same long hollow stem. If it says tock, squeak or good morning, my idea needs work.
Same reed. 1 drop. Everyone listen. There it goes, straight into the open top.
Low plunk. The leaf is involved. Assistant Pebble, record that in your round little memory. 1 match does not finish it. We need the other reeds. The answer must work when my whiskers are not cheering for it.
Now the middle leaf. The breeze moved the branch. The middle drop is running sideways down the back of its leaf. It missed the reed.
No, we lost the middle plunk. It had excellent middle qualities.
The middle note has vanished. The evidence ledger now contains 1 very dramatic blank.
It is still only 1 missing drop.
1 missing note leaves 2 notes and a sharper question.
We can make 1 careful drop. Same amount of water, same opening, and no branch shaking.
Rex has 1 bead of creek water on his claw. Wait, another drop is falling into the shortest reed first.
High plunk. Same kind of drop, different reed, different note.
Low from long, high from short. The missing middle note now has 1 very specific and important duty.
If length matters, the middle reed should make the middle note. If it does not, we change our answer.
The reeds are different lengths. They have not been hiding that.
The middle reed has 1 job left. Make the middle note.
And if it disagrees, the mystery is not being rude.
Quiet. Evidence has never once said sorry to me, even in the borderlands.
Perhaps you need a second made-up pile.
Middle reed, you may disagree, in a kind way.
He placed his little water bead over the middle reed. At that exact moment, the breeze returned and shook the whole branch.
Save the clues!
Rex lunged with both paws. He caught no drops, bumped the branch, and sent the last 3 beads raining into the mud beside the reeds.
I caught the branch. The branch was not attempting escape.
And now the leaves are empty.
The sun moved across the reed patch. One by one, the wet rims turned dull. Their little mystery had stopped making any sound at all.
We were close. I could feel the answer getting almost shaped. I do not want to invent the missing part just because the real drops are gone. That would make a neat story and a poor answer. We still know the order, the length, the open tops, and the sound of a pebble. None of those clues dried up.
And we know every true note came after water reached an open top. Losing the drops did not erase that.
Then let us stop shaping it for a moment.
All right.
The reeds are still here.
So are the things we already noticed.
I can guard the order quietly.
They waited. Water crept along a bent twig above the reeds, gathered at its tip, and became one new drop. It fell into the middle reed.
Middle plunk. The prediction held.
Waiting gave us a fresh test that pushing could not make. Same kind of drop. Middle length hollow reed, middle note.
But why does hollow matter? The pebble only said tock against the outside.
What can the open top do that the outside cannot?
Air. A long pocket of air. Does the drop make that pocket wobble?
Use one gentle breath across each opening.
Rex blew gently across the longest reed. Its air column answered with the low note.
Same gentle breath. Middle reed next. The ledger is listening.
Middle note. Now the shortest reed, with the same breath again.
The shortest equal width reed answered highest. Low, middle, high. The same order as the drips.
The drop started each sound, and the hollow length clearly helped shape the note. Longer came out lower, and shorter higher.
The ledger agrees. 3 plunks, 1 honest pattern.
The equal widths and matching drops kept the comparison fair. That supports the pattern, but it does not prove every wobble inside it.
And the middle note did exactly what the middle note should do. I trust this answer more than my first 4 answers.
It also survived Rex thanking it before he understood it.
A sturdy answer should manage a little courtesy.
The reeds managed it by saying nothing.
And it is better than talking reeds. Not louder better, wonder better. Ordinary water was carrying 3 songs in its pockets.
Hidden did not mean magical. It meant we had more to notice.
I like that God made a world where careful questions open into wonder, even when ordinary drops and hollow reeds make the pattern.
Rex listened once more. The sun had dried the leaves, so the reeds offered no encore. He bowed to them anyway.
Thank you, Plunk Committee. Your report was brief, hollow, and very musical.
Later, by the pond, I asked one question. Rex, what made your searching careful instead of merely busy?
We noticed what happened before the sound. We changed one thing at a time. We let wrong answers help us, and we stopped long enough to listen.
And sometimes honoring a grand mystery means letting its answer be small, true, and quieter than your first speech.
A hidden thing can invite a search. It does not have to be a warning or a secret message meant only for us.
Yes, this is one of King Solomon's proverbs in the Bible. Proverbs, chapter 25, verse 2, in the King James Version. It is the glory of God to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter.
Does that mean a king needs an official listening face?
The king language does not call children kings. It says careful searching is good and worthy work, the sort a wise ruler ought to do, and wonder need not hurry past either one. Professor Hoot the Owl swept onto a low branch with one completely true fact about careful listening.
Many owl species have asymmetrical ear openings. Now, what's that mean? It means the openings are not placed the same way. An owl compares when sound reaches each ear and how loud it is. Those timing and loudness clues help locate left and right or above and below. 2 ears, one very accurate map, a fact properly charted.
A useful chart, Professor, and a true fact worth hearing from both sides. Then, Splish, Splash and Splosh, the 3 Mud Puppy brothers, splashed in for Mud Puppy Minutes.
Today on Mud Puppy Minutes, why does your own voice sound different when you hear a recording?
The recording removes your secret speaking hat.
Incorrect. The tiny person inside the recorder does an impression of you, but with less lunch.
Both wrong. When you speak, you hear sound through the air and vibrations traveling through your head. A recording mostly gives you the air part.
Oh dear, that sounded dangerously answer-shaped.
Quick, put the speaking hat back on it.
Too late. The recorder person has eaten lunch and grown stronger.
What did the tiny person eat?
A very small sandwich and the crunchy corner of a song.
Mud puppies, we have solved it. Recordings sound different because lunch improves impressions.
And because heads are full of secret singing tunnels.
Tunnels need tickets.
Charge the sandwich.
The sandwich accepts puddle coins and 1 loud coupon.
Your voice sounds different on a recording because you normally hear it through the air and through vibrations inside your head. A recording mainly captures the sound that travelled through the air. No speaking hat, tiny performer, ticket or sandwich is required. Today you might notice one small thing you do not understand. Ask one careful question. Try one honest test. Let the answer be ordinary if it is ordinary, and let the wonder stay. And remember, an ordinary sound is not a private message from God. Careful searching honours truth. It does not turn a plunk into a promise.
My official listening face is ready for serious questions and hoots that surprise us.
Until another little sound brings us close, this is old timber at Shiloh Creek.
See you next time, somewhere in Shiloh Creek.